The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave!
Hello! Welcome to the Media Zone. And Dave here, and Dave with you. As this show airs for the first time, we're still airing out the studio. There was a gas leak this time. As this show first airs, we're ending up May here.
Yes, we are.
It's first airing on Tuesday. And we celebrated Star Wars Day. I didn't mention as we showed the trailer last time because we kind of got it in at the end. I remember clear as a bell seeing Star Wars, probably early on. I remember reading before it came out that there was a buzz about it and it was on course to top Jaws even.
Oh.
I don't know how they knew that at that point before it opened. I remember clear as a bell sitting in the cinema behind Northway Mall, fairly in the middle. Usually I like to sit toward the back, but I remember we were close to the screen. I remember the awe, Dave, as a young child, as the ship comes over your head in the opening shot with the fine special effects that were state-of-the-art in '77 and have been cleaned up since.
Now they're state of crap.
People still are demanding that the original release, before they diddled around with them and added things in, that be released. I don't know why. They did change some things that people aren't thrilled with in the original.
Well, you can't please everybody yet.
You can't, Dave.
You just gotta please yourself. Well, it's all right now. Learn my lesson well.
Oh, I had a vision. This reminded me. What the hell? This is the things that you dream up at work. When you hear was the '80s channel and they were playing The Butt. Do you remember the Butt song?
Oh, vaguely.
From school days.
That's not doing the butt.
Doing the Butt. I was thinking, here's an idea I had.
Oh, dear.
We sing the Butt song here and do a little butt dance.
Uh-huh.
And we get all our former co-hostesses from around the world to shoot themselves doing the butt.
All right.
And we make a little video. Us singing and doing the butt, and we cut in Susie from California and Lilac from Philadelphia. If they would do it, I would ask Lilac to do it on the top of the Rocky Stairs. It would be nice. I'll throw this out there and see if there's anything, I catch any buzz, Dave.
Isn't there like a requirement of sorts that for the rights to the song?
I did a little research into this project.
You did have time, didn't you?
There's a karaoke version of the butt out there,
right.
which I think we can use with copyright free.
All right.
You know, we did a fine job singing the Pet Shop Boys. Go West. This would be right up there with that.
All right.
We'll try that out.
All right. We'll do that.
That's a summer project for all our former co-hosts.
Oh, jeez. All right. We got some films, folks. Just two, though.
I dropped Dean because don't forget, this is our 3D show.
All right.
Where that segment we did about a month ago or more now has been converted to 3D. So if you have your 3D glasses at home, if you wrote in for them, get them out now because this is the time we will have the 3D segment shown.
All right. And we got to get to death, so we got to get rolling.
And we have deaths, and so we're dropping Dean. We're only doing Captain Underpants and Wonder Woman. Two superhero films, Dave. So this big superhero show tonight.
Captain Underpants is a superhero?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Do you want to read about Captain Underpants?
Let's do Captain Underpants. It's the first epic movie. It stars Kevin Hart, Jordan Peele, and Kristen Schaal. Two overly imaginative pranksters named George and Harold hypnotize their mean principal into thinking he's a ridiculously enthusiastic, incredibly dim-witted superhero named Captain Underpants. Rated PG for mild, rude humor throughout. There you go. That's the whole read on that one. And
I wonder if they changed the story at all from the books that these two kids convinced him that he's Captain Underpants. I thought there was an actual Captain Underpants.
You know what? I don't even really remember. I know when my son was young, he had books.
Yeah.
They were like comics, or not comics, but they were books.
Mm-hmm.
And I seem to recall someone wearing a cape and underpants.
Right, we're going to see him in a minute. But was he hypnotized by the kids, or was he
that I don't know.
an actual hero?
I never read it, so I couldn't tell you. Well,
That's something I should look into while I'm bored.
Okay.
Where's his dinghy, Dave?
Oh, you don't have animated dinghies.
They did in the Boss Baby. They had the animated Heine.
Well, that's a Heine, Ed. Heinies are cute.
Jeez.
Dinghies are not attractive.
Is this really an entertaining film, of this depiction where he thinks he has superpowers and he's bouncing off of buildings? He could fall off and splat his head open at any moment?
But when you're animated, you don't get injured.
I think we're having a little rain in the shower outside.
I hear sound.
I hear rain on the air conditioner, which is not operational, but will be for the next taping, should air need to be extracted.
Kevin Hart, Ed Helms, Thomas Middleditch, Nick Kroll.
The kids will go see anything, right? So even this horrible premise.
Especially if they have the books.
All right.
They would like to go see it.
Is it okay that I'm kind of loving this?
Yes and no.
That's an interesting hairstyle on that, the blonde hair.
Still pushing the 3D.
Pushing the 3D.
I don't think the mothers can afford the regular prices of the movies these days, let alone the 3D surcharge there, $5
It
we
is
tack
expensive.
on.
That's
Now,
why you write in for free tickets, people.
Yeah, we're going to give away some tickets later on in the show, too. We have 3D. Now, you're skipping past Dean in the production. It looks like something we should have skipped anyway, right? From what you're seeing. Kevin Kline and as an old father. We can skip that. We want to see Wonder Woman, Dave.
Oh, we want to see Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Or Gadot.
There it is.
There you go. Wonder Woman.
There's Chris Pine is in this, and Robin Wright.
Ooh, I like Robin Wright.
Before she was Wonder Woman, she was Diana, Princess of the Amazons, trained warrior. When a pilot crashes and tells of conflict in the outside world, she leaves home to fight a war to end all wars, discovering her full powers and true destiny. Rated PG-13 for sequences of violence and action and some suggestive content.
Ooh.
Would that be the Wonder Woman outfit? Of course, she doesn't wear her outfit like Linda Carter did, Dave.
I kind of not a big fan of the Linda Carter.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean, very attractive, very, bouncy.
Jeez.
But I thought the outfit looked a little weird.
It looked weird.
It just looked weird.
Huh.
Well, I mean, I've seen the show recently because it's on.
Yeah, they remastered it or something. It looks really good now.
But I'm gonna as far as beauty, I'm gonna go with Gal Gadot over
gonna
Linda
go with
Carter.
that.
Linda Carter still looks really good though.
Or maybe not. I don't think she's cameoing in here though. I think she was the president on one of those CW shows recently.
That I'm not sure. I know she was in one of those Broken Lizard films.
Supergirl, I
I
think.
think she was in Super Troopers years ago.
Super Troopers, yeah.
And they're making a sequel.
Of course, everybody remembers Bobby Joe and the Outlaw from HBO.
Oh, yes, we do.
Many hours spent watching that 1 5-minute sequence there.
Was it even 5 minutes?
She jumps up and down. She doesn't fly.
Doesn't she have an invisible airplane, or is that just in the cartoons?
I don't see any sign of the airplane yet.
Please put the sword down.
We only saw her for a second in that Batman Superman.
Now, in the TV series, I don't know how many years that lasted. Was it like 3 or 4?
3 maybe.
It originated back in what, the 40s?
Yeah, on
And
ABC when they had a budget.
Right, and then the production values were too much for them, so they brought it to modern day, so they didn't
Right.
have to do all of the different sets.
I don't know if that switched when it moved to CBS and the budget was cut and they brought in like Sherman Hemsley and other CBS actors would guest star on there. But the budget was cut and there's a lot of disco and 70s references.
Oh, boy.
Although the slits on the side of the Wonder Woman costume did go higher when it moved to modern day.
That's
As
good.
if we weren't seeing enough there.
All right, is it DVD time?
It is DVD time, a little early,
That's all right.
so we can get everything in.
This must have bombed.
Huh.
I remember doing this one.
Yes. It reminded us of 3 O'Clock High, and I think maybe that made more money than this did.
Fist Fight, Ice Cube, Charlie Day, Tracy Morgan. Some decent people in it, but crappy movie. Evil Ed?
I've heard of this only because my name was in there, but I never saw this, and it does get some good low-budget buzz.
It's not playing off of Ed Gein, is it?
No. It just, I think Ed rhymed with, or went with evil with the 2 E's. Was the
And
brainchild.
it rhymes with dead. Ooh. Oh, Tough Guys. That's
What does
from
this
like
one-
86, I think.
I think you're right. See, you remember that, but not Star Wars.
I remembered Star
You
Wars.
did
I said 77.
You did remember that.
Burt Lancaster, Kirk Douglas.
So what does this remind you of? Anything in particular? You don't picture things with movies. I remember Claire Zabel doing this on Screen Scenes. This was one of the movies we didn't really want to see, but we did because we had to see a movie every week.
Right.
And it was kind of good, as I
wasn't bad.
recall.
It was
You know,
all right.
the old folks, ahead of their time.
I don't remember the premise, but was it these guys, old gangsters, get out of prison and decide they're going to rob a train?
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did back in the day, was rob trains.
Can't believe Kirk Douglas is still alive, really.
He's 100.
100 years old.
Blackenstein. Now, I know they Blackula. I never heard of Blackenstein.
Well, everything was black in the 70s. We have a trailer.
All right. Let's
And
see it.
I don't know where this trailer aired, but there was some nude bosoms I had to kind of cover up here.
Oh,
And I'm sure it probably aired on 42nd Street where nobody really cared. There's a couple of bosoms on the screen. This was Blackenstein, Dave. The Black Frankenstein.
Oh, thank you, Ed. I couldn't figure that out. Has he got an afro?
It's kind of a nice effect there.
Wait a minute. That's stealing from my film, ripping arms off.
Whoop.
Oh, those you had to cut off.
Had to
Okay.
cover that up below. A couple of boobs there.
Oh, looks like Lou Ferrigno.
Blackenstein is a little heavy. I think he has 2 chins.
Oh.
I don't know. He must have been tall, so they used him.
Wow. I have to admit, I never heard of this.
Huh. I have this on DVD. I don't know if it's worth an upgrade, Dave.
Oh.
I have all the Black Monster films.
Do you?
Blackula.
Didn't they do a second Blackula movie?
Scream Blackula Scream. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You got a Blackenstein and a couple of boobs.
Right. This is just can't be enough for me to want to see. He's gonna rip his head off?
I should have covered his boobs up there. I think. There it is.
What's with the caption under it? Like, we couldn't figure that out.
Just in case we didn't pick up on that.
All right. What's the time for? Dead people?
We have death, so we have a leisurely time, and then we're going to have our 3D segment. Both things probably last 3 or 4 minutes.
Now, of course, from the time we compiled these deaths, there could have been several more.
Could be. Seems right after we tape, there's a big run. Now, I've never heard of it.
Valley of the Good movie. That's from that.
Yes, because he was in that film, and it had an animated dinosaur who was fighting an elephant. Now that was a thing. This was a low-budget dinosaur movie, but
Wasn't that circa 67, Valley of the Guanji?
yeah, it was cowboys.
James Franciscus, I think, was also in it.
And Gustavo Rojo, who was 93.
Gustavo Rojo.
Uruguayan actor, in case you weren't sure there.
They apparently can't smile.
That was the only picture I could find of. I was trying to find a picture of him in the movie. I couldn't find one.
It's not a bad movie, The Valley of Guanji. I like that. There you go, Ed.
Jonathan Demme, 73. That sounds young now. I guess when we were
It does
kids.
when you're getting up there. I think that's a nephew.
Yes, he died from a heart problem.
Who, Ted?
Yes.
Oh, isn't there another Demi?
I think you're
nephew
thinking.
something?
I think you're thinking of the Alien director who died from a suicide.
No, I know that's Tony's.
Tony
Scott.
Scott. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Jonathan Demme did that great Silence of the Lambs, which was how long now? 91?
Yeah, around there, yep.
Long time. We haven't had many great horror films since then. Charlie Murphy. Now, he was on Chappelle's show, and I saw an article somewhere that apparently he didn't know there was any problems where Chappelle was making jokes, but he looked like he was on crack with AIDS. Apparently he lost so much weight and there was no reason behind it given at the time.
Charlie Murphy. Clifton James.
Clifton James, you didn't know Clifton James.
I recognize him, especially on the left. That's from Cool Hand Luke, is it not?
On the left?
Yeah.
On the right is Cool Hand Luke.
Oh, the right. The left is what?
The left is T.W. Pepper from The Live and Let Die.
Oh.
Who, I don't know if he was chewing tobacco or he had the weirdest crooked mouth. Like he was chewing or keeping his dentures in. I don't know what it was. And he was in Live and Let Die, and it was a great part. And then for some reason, James Bond, he travels the globe.
Yes, he does.
This was a Southern sheriff in Live and Let Die. Now, in The Man with the Golden Gun, he was a popular character. Somehow, James Bond is in Taiwan. And there's J.W. Pepper on vacation, like he would go to Taiwan on vacation. I think he called the people yellow, as they could do in the 70s.
Right.
Well, 96, I didn't even know he was still alive.
Is that it? Oh.
Oh.
Complications from throat cancer, like that Scott Baio getting ripped for saying, you do drugs, you die.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that till all the facts are out. We knew she had troubles, but I don't even know if we knew they were drugs or drinking or what it was. But here we have the first season cast photo. Now there's
There's
two.
a brother there.
I was going to say there's two reasons we can tell this is a first season
Yep.
photo, even though Joni's.
I might know the other one too.
What's the other one?
Fonzie's coat.
Fonzie could not wear a leather jacket in the early episodes because it
He'd
was
be a
deemed
hoodlum.
too hoodlum. And then Chuck, this was one Chuck. There were two Chucks, and then he disappeared.
Oh. Yeah, and with no explanation.
No explanation was given why they changed Chucks. They didn't change Denny.
I was waiting for you to
And
get
this-
into that.
They changed Chucks.
They
to this
changed
one.
Chucks. Poor Aaron Moran.
Oh, young.
Oh! I wasn't expecting that.
Now,
And didn't Scott or Aaron Moran's brother threaten Scott Baio with physical harm because of his statements, and then questioned the size of his winky?
Was that recent?
Yes, he
Yeah, after
tweeted
they-
out after
Oh,
he
no.
said, because Scott Baio was talking about, you do drugs, you die,
Yeah.
and then the brother just says, you better hope I don't meet you anywhere, and then he says, there's a reason why she broke up with you. Your manhood is very small.
I think that was brought up during the Howard Stern interview, that people were saying he had a small winky.
Oh.
I didn't find that picture, by the way, on WikiFeet. That was just a happened. And apparently she put out one of those sexy 80s posters everyone was doing there.
That's not a bad poster, though.
No, that's not bad there.
Pretty good.
And then we have one more.
Oh, who's that?
Which one? That's Joni.
On the left.
And me from, I think this was 2006.
Oh. She looks very happy.
She's happy signing her autographs. Little did she know a few years later.
Oh, well, it could be us.
It would be hard times. I remember being very happy and jolly at the Chiller show signing there.
That's nice.
It's also Potsy and Ralph were at that show, and I remember them communicating too much. Potsy and Ralph and Joni. I think there may have been trouble.
Oh dear.
At that time.
I thought Anson Williams, a.k.a. Potsy, was very close to Aaron during her final
He may
years.
have been. Maybe I just didn't see them chatting at the time I was there.
3D, folks.
3D. Now, I hope you have your 3D glasses. You can take those home, Dave, because you said you don't have any.
Thank you.
When the show airs. And are they the correct red over the...
Left? Red is left.
When I sent these out, 3D at use, yep.
Not the other one.
Not the other one. Is there another 3D? Oh, that's the werewolf thing. No, we could do that next time. Yeah, 3D use is the segment of the show we did a few weeks ago.
With farm implements.
With farm implements coming at the camera. Now we're going to see how we do here. Put your glasses on now. That's it. Now we told you we were going to film a segment. Dave's shaking his head already.
because I have a copper pipe for the 3D effect that you people are.
There it is.
This is it. Get those glasses.
Now I guess we can do it with your close-up too, or in the main. Try it in the main.
Am I supposed to make music with this? What are you doing?
You knucklehead.
Watch out, you.
Okay, make sure that your object is right in the frame there, Dave.
It was. I guess that. I don't know. I don't.
Well, do it at the main. I don't know.
This one?
Yeah.
How's that? Should I do it like so it looks a little bigger, or you want it right there? Like
Can you turn the blue lights off in the back? That might throw off your 3D. There, okay.
Oh, look at this head.
I might throw off.
Hey, you. Oh, how about you?
Oh, it looks like it's coming right out.
Is it? Can you see me? Can you see me?
Almost. Oop.
Oh, that ain't easy to do. Look at the killing. We're killing time. Oh, wait, hey, I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off the couch. Get off the couch.
Now, in a couple of weeks, this is going to be in 3D.
Oh, what a draw.
Put your glasses on.
He's got a rake.
Now, it's time to rake up the lawn, get it ready for, this is too big, isn't it?
How about a rake that actually has all the pieces to it?
Oh.
Look at that.
Ooh. What did you say?
This show is just,
there we go.
Once when you actually think you've hit your low, we find yet another level.
Why is this low, Dave? Look, it's coming right into people's living rooms.
It's low because why is it a saw?
Look at that. Look at that 3D thing's coming right at you at home. Look at that. Yours is sticking out there.
I'm sorry, I need to be more enthusiastic. I'm going to go outside and cut up a marinated lamb.
Look what I have, Dave.
Now I want to go home and watch the Three Stooges 3D episodes.
They did include them in the first pressing of the set, but not the... I guess they're trying to save money later on.
Pardon my backfire. One of their 3D movies.
So there you have a little fun with 3D.
Have a time limit on them? They go bad like milk?
Oh! That's enough. All right.
Now watch your microphone there.
Yes, I'm not going to take it off.
All right, folks. Post a pairs game where you've sent in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you've given us. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if that's where you want to stay, you get to keep them. But if you write spin the wheel, we're going to spin the wheel. You could win up to 10.
You know, speaking of bad formats, that religious show that's on after us.
Yes.
Apparently they're shooting in HD now, but they're doing another thing like this. They're converting to regular CD or DVD. And there's about this much of the show. It's letterboxed upon letterbox.
Yes.
Have you seen?
I see that.
So somebody needs to get to work on that at the religious editing booth there.
Gary.
Okay.
3 and 5. Spin.
Gary gave us that idea about working at the McDonald's in Mohawk Mall, so we're going to take a look at the old malls on a future show.
We are. 3 and 5.
3 and 5, I forgot because I was thinking of that.
Yes, you are.
Cole Shack, I said that was going to be a match last week.
So what are you saying this week?
Oh, no. I was hoping saying no, I was good. That didn't work either. It's like a 3D segment, Dave. Well, you try things out. You know.
Yeah.
They don't have this 3D perfected yet.
All right, folks. If you want to enter the contest, you send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. Select your entry, reveal what's behind them, and if they match, unlike Gary's, unfortunately, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you write spin the wheel, like Gary, you have 1 chance to turn those 2 tickets into 10. 2 chances for 6, 2 chances for 4, 6 chances on the wheel for you to just keep the 2 you won. 5 chances you lose 1, 2 chances on the wheel. You go home with nothing. Or you stay home, because you're probably not out. Anyway. No one's out anymore. They all just go on Facebook.
No, next week we'll show the werewolf thing again.
Oh, really?
If you went to the trouble to get your glasses out this time. Now, if you're in Schenectady, you might have got a better thing than we just saw here. And, of course, on YouTube, I think it'll be much better. But in Albany, and what we just saw, the experiment failed. So next time, what are we going to look at? I'm sure there's some more great summer movies.
You think? I don't know.
Well, it doesn't look like it. We got The Mummy, Dave. And the trailer we're showing next week looks like it more of a horror movie than that first one they put out, where it looked like a Mission Impossible movie.
Okay.
So we'll be taking a look at that. And they have some new pop figures we could show if we have time. You know those figures that'll be marking down half price at FYE?
Yep.
Surely. All right. We will see you next time.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.